Thomas Ford, in my estimation, was not a bad man, but he was a weak man. He was influenced and blown back and forth by all the different turmoils and opinions of the people around him. He knew that Joseph Smith was in danger. He knew that the situation in Nauvoo was a powder keg, particularly after the destruction of the expositor. And he had reason to think that if he could bring Joseph into Carthage, not only would perhaps that be a protection so he could get him an honest trial, but also it would satisfy many of the mobs who wanted to stand outside the jail window, as it were, and mock at him and say, here's our animal in a cage that now we have behind bars. So Thomas Ford, in that regard, could be seen not as an entirely unprincipled man, but certainly more influenced by pragmatism and pleasing the crowd than anyone else. Could one say that Thomas Ford was complicit in the martyrdom? It's a very difficult question. I'm sure you're going to get answers on all sides of that question. But he had to have known that in his protection, he was making Joseph Smith vulnerable in some ways to the hostile crowd that was in Carthage. And he had to have had some forebodings that this was not going to put Joseph Smith out of the woods.